Oh my freaking God. Death Watch Mando. Let's get into it. Alrighty. So now this is a figure that I've had on pre order for, I want to say maybe a couple months. So I'm definitely not going to be in first batch. My fiance, she's got one. I think she was going to gift one to me, and I was already getting one. But then, like, we were kind of stuck in limbo. So if it gets here, I don't know. Maybe if I have space to put them up there, maybe, we'll do that. But we also have other plans that we'll disclose much, much later on, as, it doesn't really pertain to anything right now. So getting back to Death Watch Mando. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am Jonathan with Boston Collectors. And if you like the content, I try to throw up little bubbles and stuff here and there, just to kind of remind you all to hang out and, like and subscribe to the channel. But don't forget to like and subscribe. All right. We appreciate all of the support. So jumping back into Death Watch Mando here. Now, I heard that there's a bit of pleather going on under the suit. And there's pleather in the boots as well. I've not really looked at the final production images here because I kind of wanted to save my reaction a bit. I can tell a little bit that that might be pleather as well. I know that there was discussions going on in the Star Wars memorabilia Discord. This definitely is probably going to end up being pleather. We've seen it multiple times with Beskar Mando, OG Mando, so I'm probably going to say I'm 100% sure that's going to be pleather, the holster. But this guy's looking really freaking cool. I love the nicks and dings there in the helmet. Love the Death Watch insignia there on the shoulder. I do find it interesting though that in a lot of the images here, the holster is on this side, but they have him holding it here, and this is on that hand. You'll notice that through a lot of the production images. I just find it interesting. I mean, pose how you want, right? I'm not here to say like don't do it that way. Like I like this. It feels a bit more realistic because of where the holster is, But anyway, the pose right there is good. You can also get a feel for the pleather. I don't know. I just hope that posing isn't going to be hindered because of it. It doesn't look like a split cut boot. Really nice image. I feel like they sort of, I don't want to say recycle, but they're using new photographers. I could be wrong, and maybe they're just changing up the style a bit. Look at this. Really cool, right? Have one in focus, one out of focus. Really nice. Are you going to pick this up? I mean, I know it's kind of niche. Again, you can tell the pleather here based on the shine and just the stitching. Definitely can tell that that's pleather. Again, with the setup that I'm trying to go for, at least with my Death Watch Mando, because, we did see them in Mandalorian, right? That's where this piece is coming from. It's coming from the Mandalorian. Now, I kind of want my shelving unit to have one in the back. I have Heavy Infantry Mando. I have Beskar Mando, and I have the armor coming as well, which I got my my notification for that. So hopefully I get that next week. A lot of my shipments are coming in pretty slow and staggered. So anyway, I kind of wanted to look like somebody who, like, if you're looking at the shelf, they're kind of looking back at the viewer like, what are you looking at? Just kind of like this very, I don't want to say menacing, just more like a you stepped in the wrong hood kind of feel. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going for. And I know it sounds a little corny. Maybe it sounds a little weird, but I'll provide pictures to it later. I describe things poorly, but trust me, it's going to look freaking awesome. Again, I love the attention to detail with the lighting here on this this ding. I really like things like that. It just looks very used, very worn. In terms of the armor, I like that look. And I was super happy. There was an image that I saw, I want to say earlier, where somebody brought down the viewfinder, and I wasn't sure if that was going to be movable or not. So I was very happy to see them actually utilize it and bring it down. Really nice freaking action pose there. Look at that. Now that's a pose. Look at this. You see, this is what I love. I love subtlety and like realism and sort of museum-esque posing. Such a good pose, man. Shout out to Kinder is that Kinder Toys? I think that's Kinder Toys. Really nice pose. A lot of these are great, but man, I'm a fan of the subtle poses. That's just me. That's just me. I don't know. What about you all? Is it just more museum esque for you, or is it just straight museum pose? Do you try to go with something dynamic, something like this? Let me know. I do wonder if this is detachable, similar to the Mandalorian rifle. I guess we'll have to see. It doesn't look like you can detach it, at least. Let's try to zoom in there. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can detach that, the scope, which I'm not tripping about it. You know, he's got a viewfinder, right? That's what that's for. That is definitely not Star Wars ass, unfortunately. With all of the padding that they put in their figures, you know, you want a little, you want the bakery to be jumping. You know what I'm saying? Interesting pose. That's really cool. I love this pose. And I also really like the colors. Like me, I'm not really a fan of lighter colors, but I mean, I like deeper colors. But this is a good in between. It almost look like you can see their computer monitor here, or a window. No, that's a TV. They forgot to turn their TV off. It happens. It happens. I like this. Again, the boots is probably my only concern. I don't know if I've seen fists with these. Again, I've not really looked at the a lot of the photos here, but there's the viewfinder. So that's so good to see. Really, really good to see that viewfinder, that we can manipulate that. That's a good pose. I like that. Ooh, this is going to be a really good one. I don't know. I feel like this is probably a piece that a lot of people are sleeping on because it's what we only got maybe. What did we get? Maybe 2 flashbacks with the Death Watch Mandalorian in the shot. I mean, I really do think that this is going to end up being a sleeper piece. So I'm happy that I got mine coming. I don't know. What are you all doing with yours? Are you picking one up? Are you passing? Or are you kind of on the fence right now? Because I also heard that there were, you know, very few orders out there in Hong Kong, and there were very few orders out here for the States. Now, again, who knows? This was the Death Watch. They were in the Clone Wars. I don't know if we might actually see these again anytime soon. And who knows what Hong Kong or Hot Toys might do in terms of trying to resell or reissue these figures later on down the road. Because I don't know, as a business, would you say, well, these figures did poorly, but let's reissue? I don't know. I mean, it did poorly before. Why would we reissue now? That's a mouthful. That's just those are my thoughts. I don't know. But I want to thank you all so much for watching. This is Jonathan with Boston Collectors. Let me know your thoughts down below. It is pretty late for me. It is 4 in the morning. Yeah, life. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the flippity flop.